quarterbacks weren't injured and out and off the field, and all of a sudden football's more interesting and more fun to watch? Huh.
Golic and Wingo, weekday mornings at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and ESPN2.
The Chiropractic Studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Quad City sports fans of all ages, ESPN 93.5 and Town Square Media is proud to present to you the best Quad City sports talk radio show in the world. With the face who runs the place, T-Roy, the OG on the marquee, Jaybird, and the cat who runs the chat with the stats, Statman Surge. We are Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. We're not a Quad City Sports Talk radio show. We're not the Quad City Sports Talk radio show. We are your Quad City Sports Talk radio show. Welcome to the conversation, Quad Cities. But first, the Dawn.
Good afternoon, Quad Cities. ESPN 93.5, Don't Hassle Us, We're Local here. We're down a man, but we threw up the bat signal again. Brought in Matt Erickson, longtime hassler. How you doing, Matt?
What's up, guys? Love the new place.
Thanks, buddy. Mitch is in from Front Street Brewery. He's going to talk to us about the beers he's working on and what they're tapping today at 5 o'clock and share some with us as well. Mitch, say hi to everyone.
What's up?
Serge is over there on the monitoring the Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. How you doing, my friend?
Doing all right, buddy.
All right. And then there's me.
And then there's you.
There's me, the birthday boy, right? It's tomorrow, though.
Happy birthday week. Oh,
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jack.
Birthday
Thanks.
week.
Birthday week.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
I feel like we're at Osaka right now with the new desk set up.
Yeah, we kind of are. I never had that. Start flipping eggs.
I'll take some steak and some eggs, please.
That's really, that nailed it, yeah.
Do the shrimp in the pocket.
Yeah. Ooh, to put it out. Choo-choo. All right, well, January 25th here. It's a Friday. It's cold. They canceled school. What time last night? It's
About 8 o'clock for PV.
Yeah, we were on the same one. So that's T-Roy's at home. The kid, again. Luckily, my in-laws are in town, so they got our kids. Yeah, there were some gleeful yells going on at my house.
I rode, I felt like whiplash today because I had to ride my trusty snow dog to get here.
Yeah. I miss Whiplash.
Whiplash.
I miss him. So it's already encircled on the calendar for 2020. Now we got the Iowa Hawkeye game to talk about. We've got 440 prop bets to look over. For that, that's how many there are.
Is that all?
The Westgate came out with 440 possible prop bets, and we need to whittle those down to about a good solid 10 to 20, 15 to 20, so we can have a competition, a contest.
40 max.
A contest that we can have with the Hasslers. We'll figure out what we're going to give away. So we got that going on. Again, all kinds of stuff. But first, let's talk with Mitch. What do you got for us today?
All right. What I brought for you is a special treat, near and dear to my heart. This is my baby. First commercial brew throughout to the world. So our take on one of the trendier styles in beer, a milkshake IPA with strawberry and banana. The hops we featured are Belma, which give off some strawberry notes, and then use some Hefeweizen yeast in it as well to kind of mimic that banana flavor. So yeah, just kind of a more fruity than your typical IPA, less bitter, so should appeal to a lot of beer drinkers.
So that's a milkshake IPA, correct?
Yes, Serge.
I got that coming on. Oh, I like what you did there. We got that coming on tap at 11/17 this weekend.
Oh, hey, man. Thanks for the order.
Got it ice cold, ready to roll, buddy.
That's really good. I'm not an IPA guy, but doesn't taste like grass at all.
Yeah, normally that scares people off. Those three letters. They're like, no, it's going to be too bitter, too grassy.
Two things. Will you explain to our listeners what makes it a milkshake IPA? Because there's a little bit of confusion on this sometimes, and I was confused at first too. Because I hear milkshake, anything I think creamy, porter, stouty type of beer. an IPA. So what makes it a milkshake IPA?
So it's gonna mimic that body a little bit. You're definitely gonna get some creaminess, some soft notes like that in the mouthfeel, but it's not going to be as aggressively bitter or grassy, as you said, Matt, as your typical IPA. So it actually uses a lot of the fruity character of hops as far, which is far different than the bitter one.
So yes, isn't it? You got some lactose in there?
Absolutely,
Okay.
got lactose, vanilla, real fruit. So you'll definitely be surprised. I know there's a lot of people out there that immediately turn off IPAs. They don't like them, but encourage everybody to kind of keep an open mind. This is totally different than your typical IPA. So
I agree. It's not too sweet either.
yeah, definitely didn't want to go overboard and just go like totally sweet, but nice little balance of hoppiness and sweetness there.
Yep.
It does bring all the boys to the yard.
Sorry.
For the milkshake.
Mr. Anderson on the Van Speaks
tell you
Pub and
that
Grill
much.
Facebook comment thread.
Say that much.
I think it brings all the boys to the yard. Our friend Barry Tucker from the Hawkeye Tap says, tried the milkshake Wednesday night. Not bad. Really like the Maker's Mark.
Yeah, we have a Maker's Mark barrel aged stout on. So I
Okay.
think that's what he said. Yeah,
I just thought you meant he just likes Maker's Mark.
beer's good. Maker's
Tried the
Mark
beer.
better.
It was awesome. Jaeger was good too. What's your Maker's Mark one?
So I don't know if we have a keg on right now, but we do have some left over, some Belgian stout aged in Maker's Mark barrels.
Okay.
And that's what you're tapping today at 5?
This right here, yeah, what I sampled out to you guys, we'll be tapping that at 5.
5 o'clock every Friday. New. That's in the tap room, right? Or is it right next door?
Yep,
Is it,
in the
okay.
Freight House.
Tap that
Gotcha.
at 11:16 tonight.
There you go.
Really?
You can't
Is
set
that-
them up like that.
Did I just get you, Jay?
I was like that. All right. You do too. You have all your big events like right around a certain
I'm
time.
busy at 11:17. So
Yeah,
I gotta
you're
do- I
too
gotta
busy.
do it- I
That
gotta
one
do it
I
before.
understand. I know that one. So
All the Hawkeye basketball fans, you can ease your pain today with a nice little happy hour.
Why, they had a night off last night.
no, they had a half off. Come on.
That's right. We won the first half.
When
Serge.
they were up 50-45, you guys can all hate me for this one. Go ahead and guess what I said when they were up 50-45, Jay.
Who? You said there's no way the Hawkeyes blow this one.
That's exactly what I said.
I guarantee you that's what you said.
I think it was
Shame
like
on you.
It might have been like a 24-2 run shortly after that,
Yeah.
which I didn't watch. Like I wasn't paying attention. I was busy. I didn't see that run. They go, "Thanks a lot, Serge." I turned I looked up at the TV.
It happened fast.
Well, it doesn't help when you're 5 of 24 from the 3-point line. And that's what the Hawkeyes were.
Right. And the other day against Illinois, we were like 15 of 20 or something like that.
And Michigan State, on the other hand, 8 of 19 from the 3-point line.
Yep.
Overall, field goals 27 of 70 for the Hawkeyes. And it just wasn't a good shooting night for them. And that 14-point scoring run really can do some damage, right?
Absolutely.
Iowa had 19 turnovers to Michigan State's 9. And but their bench outscored Michigan State's bench, which is good, I guess. But yeah, they just got outscored 51-32 in the second half, and that's the difference right there.
Yep. Michigan State, a lot bigger physical team. Just played some bully ball that second half, and Iowa had no answer underneath. I think Fran got a little bit outcoached there too, because in the first half we were getting the ball down low, getting a lot of open looks, and he put a squeeze on that pretty quick there in the second half.
Yeah. They got to get more time to this Foster Lawyer guy. Foster Lawyer. I like his name. He only got 4 minutes. He got 4 minutes and 20
Oh,
seconds.
you like his first name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 4:20, man. that's all he got.
He's here. He said, "What a waste of the gray uniforms, huh?"
Yeah. There goes the streak. How did the crowd look? I didn't actually didn't pay attention to the crowd. Did anyone say anything? Because we talked a little bit about it yesterday. Did you see anybody post from Facebook or anything?
Brody was at the game.
There was 14,416 in attendance.
He said it was the coldest walk of his life getting to the game.
I bet it was.
And even colder walking afterwards.
Yeah. It was Brody's birthday too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Happy birthday to Brody. Yeah, so, I mean, I think I saw still Iowa is projected a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Even after that? So
they had them at a 6, with
Okay.
Purdue also a 6 before the game started.
That's going to come up on us fast. That's exciting. I mean, not only do we have March Madness, but a lot of things going on there. But this is like this is what I consider the kick. If there was a season, this is the kickoff of the gambling season, or is it the culmination? This is probably the culmination, the end, and then I bet then March Madness kicks off the season. You got that break.
Yeah.
So this is it. This is what we.
I'm glad you're optimistic about this and about this is like we made it. February, it's going to sneak up on us because I'm thinking the opposite. I'm like, man, February just drags on because we just want March Madness to come so fast.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're so ready for it. And like the end of the season comes and we automatically think, oh, cool, tournament time. Oh, we got conference tournaments. Okay, we got this. So there's 2 more games. There's 1 more game.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for actually being positive.
Yeah, I mean,
I need to hear that once in a while.
You don't like Valentine's Day, Serge?
Who said that?
well, speaking of Valentine's Day, on the 15th, we're going to be at the main event in downtown Bettendorf, playing pool.
Oh, buddy.
And I'm
shooting some stick.
Thank you. That's what I need. I need jargon to talk to these kids. Because
Erickson, you play pool, don't you?
Yeah.
You're pretty decent.
If you need a stick, yeah, I can help out.
do you have jargon? I need to talk trash? Is there hold on?
Yes.
Is there trash talk during these things, or is it like
there will
polite
be.
To kids.
Well, to kids, 100%.
I picture us talking a lot, goofing around, like looking up like internet things to say to these guys, stuff we saw in a movie, and we need to watch a couple movies.
I mean,
Sorry,
Tiff, I gotta go out and practice pool. Are you gonna have any beers? Well, yeah, like I gotta practice.
We do it all the time. Now we actually have an excuse.
Yeah, I know.
Work.
I played in a league a couple years.
And played in a league?
Yeah, not a lot of trash talking, but a lot of your body language is the way you talk trash in pool. Like, they get done shooting, you grab the chalk really fast and really aggressively and put it on a cue. And
Can I spin the cue around like Vince does? And it's in the way that
can you walk around the table?
We need that song.
And then when you declare where you're going to put the 8-ball, you're allowed to put like a marker or something. So you guys need to come up with a nice creative. Like a lot of people just put their ID on the pocket, but you could put like a bobblehead or something up there.
Yeah, see, you got to teach me this stuff.
Their ID on the pocket?
I'm going to shoot from behind my back every shot.
In APA pool league,
like this,
when you get down to the 8-ball, so there's no slop. You have to call your pocket, and so there's no confusion. You have to actually set something on the pocket, to declare what pocket you're going to shoot.
I don't know.
I'm going to declare all the. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I have more. I have a wallet. These kids are teenagers. They don't. I'm going to put a marker at every single hole beforehand, and then they're just they can't. They lose.
That's not how it works.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to figure out something. They don't have. I don't think they have credit cards, and some of them don't even have driver's license. So that's good to go. All right, Mitch, we're gonna bring in a guest, but then we're gonna bring you back in here if that's cool with you.
Sounds all right.
All right, man. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Mary Beth from Hand in Hand and the Chili Kickoff that's going on this Saturday.
Hey, Quad Cities, stop going to your favorite social media sites asking for suggestions of where to get your oil change, who does the best tattoo work, or the best place for lunch in the Quad Cities. Pick up your Locals Love Us guide. It's an easy-to-navigate table of contents that helps you find whatever you're looking for. Or go to their website at localsloveus.com, click on Quad Cities, and then browse the favorites. It's so easy to use, they even rank the most popular places for you. While you're on their website, don't forget to vote for our show, Don't Hassle Us, We're Local, and all of our sponsors. Locals Love Us, your guide to the best.
Hey, this is Goose, PA announcer for the Quad City Storm, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Do it again, a little more heart.
You.
Sean's Auto Service presents the 36th annual Rod and Custom Car Show slides into the Quad City Expo Center on Friday, January 25th through Sunday the 27th. And this year, it's automatic, it's systematic, it's hydromatic. Why, it's Grease Lightning. It's the 40th anniversary of the movie Grease, and you have the opportunity to get up close with the iconic 1946 Ford Grease Lightning. As always, check out the best hot rods, custom cars, vintage vehicles, and lowriders at this show, with over 100 exhibitors and vendors too. Plus Grease Lightning. While you're there, try your hand at building an engine with dynamic power. Explore the Taylor Living Man Cave and catch the pinup contest on Saturday afternoon with Military Appreciation Day on Friday, sponsored by Sexton Ford. Tickets available every day at the door for just $8. It's the Midwest Premier Car Show. January 25th, 26th, and 27th at the QCCA Expo Center in Rock Island. The 36th Annual Ron and Custom Car Show. Sponsored by Sean's Auto Service.
Sensitivity, understanding, and a tradition of kindness and caring. It's so important when a family loses a loved one. Call on us, Whelan Presley Funeral Homes and Crematory, for all your service needs. You have our single-minded attention to every detail. With a range of choices and services available, our professionalism, and our deepest sympathy. Whelan Presley Funeral Homes and Crematory, Rock Island, Milan, Reynolds, and the Knox Chapel.
Disturbed, the Evolution Tour. January 30th. Are you ready? Peoria Civic Center. New album, Evolution, out now. Special guest. 3 Days Grace. Disturbed, live. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Sheedy Family Chiropractic is your choice for chiropractic care in the Quad Cities. From little leaguers to high school athletes and the weekend warriors, treating new injuries, muscle or joint problems, and chronic pain, we're committed to providing cost-effective care for your family's needs. Same-day appointments available most days for new patients and always $20 sports physicals. Sheedy Family Chiropractic, getting you back to work, play, and life. Call today or find us online at sheedychiro.com. That's SHEEDY Chiro.com.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
Welcome back to Don't Hassle Us, we're local on ESPN 93.5. We're in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Security Solutions. Go visit them on Facebook or online. I mean, with all these things going on, these cars being stolen and whatnot, get yourself a little...
some stolies?
Some stolies. Get yourself some Nest. We're currently in studio from Hand in Hand, Mary Beth and Devin. Ladies, how are you doing?
Good.
All right. In unison. Did you guys practice that?
Yeah, we did.
All right. Mary Beth, tell me what's going on this weekend, the Hand in Hand Chili Cook-Off.
It's our 10-year anniversary, and it's happening at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds from 2:30 to 6:30, and all the benefits go to Hand in Hand.
Okay, what's Hand in Hand?
Hand in Hand is working with, we work with all children of disabilities. We have several programs. We have a night and weekend program. We have a camp during the summer. We have a People with Purpose adult program. We have a child care. We have movie. Let's see what other. I think that's it.
Okay, and so this is your 10th year doing this.
Yes,
which is fantastic. And you so how do people sign up to be in the chili cook-off, or do you have like just how do they do that?
We have teams from area local businesses that come. We have 22 teams this year, and so they'll come and set up, and then people will go around to each table and try their chili.
All right, and then you have celebrity guest judges, right?
Yes.
Pat Angerer and
Jake DeVos.
Jake DeVos, okay.
Yep.
So that's
and Miss Iowa too.
Miss Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
What county is she from? Do you know?
We don't.
All right, I'll look it up. Will you find out what county she's from?
What's her name again?
1 of 99. I don't know.
Her name's Bailey Drezick.
Bailey Drezick. All right, Devin, you are an intern for Hand in Hand.
I am.
Where do you come from? St. Ambrose, Iowa State?
I graduated from the University of Iowa.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're doing your intern here, and you're marketing?
I am. Marketing intern. Yep.
Okay. And so do you do a lot of things with media? I mean, like when we had we had Jennifer Fisher, and she ran the Instagram account for the University of Iowa. So when you're marketing, you have a lot of social media you have to do as well?
Yeah, so I'm basically in charge of the Facebook page and the Instagram page, so anything that goes out there.
Right on. And how long you been doing that? How long's your intern last for?
It's just been ongoing since last April. So
okay. Perfect.
Yep.
And where do you look? Are you from here originally?
Yep.
Okay. Are you
born
looking
and
to
raised
stay
out
here, or are you looking to go somewhere?
I'm going to stay in the Quad Cities for a while and then hopefully move out to Chicago at some point.
All right. So if anyone's looking for a marketing director, get a hold of Devin, right?
There we go.
All right. So Pat and Jake are going to eat 22 chilies.
Sample.
Yeah.
They're going to sample. They're not having like 22 bowls of chili.
Do you know what 22 tablespoons of chili will do to you?
Yes. You're fine.
How many tablespoons are in a probably average bowl of chili?
10?
Okay. That makes me feel a little better for
Right.
what's going on with them.
It's like having like 2.5 bowls of chili.
Miss Iowa's going to put down 2.5 bowls of chili?
Yep.
Supposedly.
Well, she might not have a table.
That's why I'm asking what county she's from. Then I'll get a better.
A lot of
I'm
times-
gonna let's do the over under how many
So
chili she actually Miss
I
Iowa.
learned my lesson. You think this is bad? Sean McQueen from Mr. River Distillery out in LeClaire, he and I judged the state mixology competition.
Okay.
There were 9 contestants.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of them had to make 3 cocktails. 9 times 3, 27 cocktails we had to sample.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to drink the whole thing though.
No, you didn't have to.
Still adds up to a lot.
But, well, especially when one category was they had to do something with the rye, with like Knob Creek rye.
Mhm.
Jim Beam Black Label was another one, and then a vodka. So,
Do you get?
did you mention rye whiskey we tried?
Hold on a second.
I'd rather have 22 samples of chili.
Hey, you're on the air. Whoa. Yeah, I think you're on the radio. You're on the air at 93.5.
Is this the beautiful voice of Jay Foster?
Yes. T. Roy. How are you?
Hey, how's everybody doing? I know you all miss me.
Say hi to Devin. Say hi to Mary Beth. They're in from Hand in Hand. They have a chili cook-off tomorrow.
Oh, you guys, hi. Hey, good luck with that. I love chili. I wish I could be there.
Thank
I would eat.
Yeah. What do you got going on? What are you doing?
Well, I'm watching TV, and I thought of you guys. I thought of you, Jay.
Okay.
Because we have...
Thanks.
I don't know if you've announced this to everybody, but we have the #1 sports show in the Quad Cities.
I didn't announce anything, but thank you. Yes, we do.
The numbers are out. We're the #1 sports show.
Thanks. Yeah.
There's no other sports show that can touch us. It's great. So I'm very happy with that.
We're talking about chili.
And I want you to put it to vote. I think T. Roy's. You said I can ask for any guest I want, right?
Yeah.
I want the crazy Greek guy from Ancient Aliens, Georgios Sopalopoulos.
Jesse Kasopoulos?
Whatever his last name is.
All right. We'll put him on the list, and we'll send out some emails. But you're cutting into time here with Mary Beth and Devin.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get it out. I love everybody.
Okay.
Good luck with the chili cook-off.
Thanks for the announcement. We appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right. So the chili cook-off. Do you have certain restrictions? We don't need white bean chili. We don't want, your version of a Tex-Mex. We just want an old-fashioned chili, or can you bring in anything you want?
Bring in anything you want. We have all different varieties. Every table typically has a theme, and a lot of people dress up. They get very involved.
Ooh, they dress up.
We do have a spirit award.
A spirit award.
So that's always fun to see.
Is that for each table or whatever else?
Yeah.
So is there a lot of that chant going on back and forth table? Oh, we got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
Yeah, there's a lot of competition.
Wow. Right on. There's a kids zone. There's raffles. There's VIP table. Yeah.
Silent auction too.
Yeah.
Are either one of you guys making a chili?
Actually, the People with Purpose program is actually having a team. They're really excited about it. They're called the Incredibles, and today they're making it. And it's awesome to see these people having so much passion into something like this.
Awesome.
Are the tickets still on sale?
Yes, tickets are on sale. You can do that online. I'm sure we'll be selling them at the door. It'll be $15 per person. Ages 6 to 12 is $5, and 5 and under is free.
Yeah, so 100% of the admission tickets, silent auction and raffle bids, event sponsorships, and funded child pledges go towards Hand in Hand's inclusive and adaptive programs for children and young adults of all abilities, including those with disabilities. 350 gallons of chili. Boy, oh boy. All right. So that's 2:30 to 6:30, Saturday the 26th. Let's talk a little sports, girls.
All right.
Ladies.
I'm ready.
All right.
All right. What are your teams? What are you pulling for? Let's go with the big game first. Who do you like in the Super Bowl?
The Patriots.
Really?
Yeah.
You say that with apprehension. Do you not like the Patriots?
Well, I was just really upset last week that Kansas City didn't win.
Why were you upset about that?
Just because I was ready to have a new era. I was ready to have, new blood.
It's one of the smartest things I've heard on this show in a while.
Yeah. What do you have? Do you follow the NFL? Sound like you do.
Yes, I do.
What's your team?
The Bears and the Giants.
Okay. Do you have two favorite teams?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's
not fair.
I really enjoyed Eli Manning.
You did?
Yes, I did.
All right. This is the best Friday ever.
Can I ask what you enjoyed about Eli Manning?
His passion and his class.
Not his face.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's actually his passion and his class.
All right.
Mhm.
I can respect that.
All right. I like that. I can
And
do
I
that.
enjoyed Beckham too.
You see his
Yeah.
you see his brother's got a cooking show?
Koopa?
Uh-huh. With who?
Cooking with Koopa?
And it's not cooking. It's baking.
Baking
with
Peyton Archie.
Baker Mayfield.
What? They have a duo show together?
Yes.
Baking with Baker and Koopa?
Yes.
That's going to be pretty good.
I know.
I'm in.
I wanted to say that while Matt wasn't on the microphone.
Something's
right
going to
now.
have to go
I don't
down
want him
with
to get too excited.
Something's going to have to go off the DVR list, but that's being added. No doubt about it. Devin, you follow football?
I don't. Just
Okay.
Just the Iowa Hawkeyes.
No, that's fair. That's great. Any other teams? What about baseball, Marybeth?
The Cubs.
Oh, you're Chicago all around?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, the Iowa Hawkeyes, Chicago, but I kind of like the Kansas City Royals too.
Okay. Right on. And then just Iowa?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. That's fine. No, it's Kansas City, Cubs. I mean, I can see that more, an AL, NL team, but, the Giants are in the NFC still and the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the Giants are going to end up doing. They have Saquon Barkley, but they got to answer their quarterback
Yeah,
issues.
I think they're going to leave Eli for one more year, draft a new quarterback, and have him train him.
Were you upset when they benched him and broke his streak?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people were. Didn't really make much sense.
Then the coach got fired, so we were good.
Yeah, that's what happens. So, what do you guys? What do you have any big plans for the Super Bowl?
I think a party probably.
Yeah, Devin, big party on your end.
Yeah, I'll probably be there watching the ads. Not
Watching
so much
the ads?
football, but
Well,
commercials are good.
Yep.
Can't you just let's not start on the commercials. They leak them now ahead of time. And
Well, I think there's just too much hype / pressure for like the commercials to be amazingly good, and then all of a sudden you get the first person that says the commercials sucked. It's a commercial.
Yeah, I mean,
do you realize there was a game on?
I know. I don't. I actually couldn't tell you the last commercial that on the Super Bowl that I was like, oh, that was amazing, because I don't
Really?
Well,
Oh, Budweiser's one with the puppy.
I don't think. Well, when
you
if
guys
you
remember that one?
No,
Yeah.
tell me about
You-
it.
The puppy with the horses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Clydesdales.
I don't remember that. I remember the horses kicking field goals or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago. Isn't this where the Budweiser frogs came from? The Super Bowl?
A long time ago. As T-Ray would say, the other day.
Yeah, I just think if you're in it's hard to hear the commercials if you're in a tavern or whatever else. So,
right,
that's usually where I'm at. So for the game, yeah. So 10 years you've been doing this. 350 gallons of chili. What other celebrity judges have you had in the past? It's Pat. This is a repeat for Pat, huh?
Yes,
he's done it before.
Last year.
I'm gonna have to ask him what his plan is for that. I mean, does he take stomach antacid beforehand or after? Or?
You should take some before.
Okay. You sound like you've been through these things before.
I judged a chili cook-off at your bar.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I judged the pints. Yes, it wasn't the.
It's a super.
Yeah.
Super chili bowl.
Yes.
Get it?
I
There's a play on words. Soup or
because you also did the dip off kickoff.
Dip off on kickoff. Yeah. All these things I made up on my own. I'm very creative.
But no, I judged the soup or chili bowl with the Fisher Boys.
Yeah, that's right. I apologize.
Yeah. There were roughly 22 chilies. I didn't have 22 bowls.
So do you judge do the judging?
No, I'm in charge of the raffle.
Okay. What kind of raffle items do you have?
We have a
$20 raffle, and there are several items there. You can do a Weber grill, a KitchenAid mixer, a Roomba, an iPhone 8, an Apple Watch, and then we have Notre Dame tickets also.
Notre Dame football tickets. Surge. He's a Notre Dame guy.
I'm listening.
We've got several $5 raffle items too. A 49-inch smart TV, a snowblower, a Yeti cooler.
Hold on, stop there. If you don't think you need a snowblower, you're out of your mind. What else? Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, that's okay. Bose wireless earbuds, a $300 meat bundle from Fairway, one of those new smart doorbells. Those are pretty cool.
$300 meat bundle?
Yes.
It's going to last you like a year.
Take it to your Super Bowl parties. There you go. An Instant Pot, several $100 Amazon gift cards, and then a Google Home Hub.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then so it's take me through it again. How much to get in?
It's $15 per person.
Mm-hmm.
5 and under is free, and then ages 6 to 12 are $5.
Is there? I know someone asked on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. Is there a $25 for a couple?
We've done that in the past.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
This year we're not.
Yeah, perfect. They can pay. It's $5 extra. Going to a good cause.
Yeah.
Like I said, 100% of the admission tickets and silent auction, all the raffle, everything's going to hand in hand, and that's fantastic. The celebrity judge is going to be there. Jake Gervais, Pat Anger. It's out at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. You guys know that you're probably snowed in today. You're going to get antsy to get out. Here's something to do, 2:30 to 6:30. That's going on. Anything else, ladies?
We're just really excited about this event. It's about the kids, and that's why we're doing this.
Perfect. That's awesome. Thank you so much for thinking of us. This is what we love to do. We love to promote local things, and this is definitely right up our alley. Thank you for your time. You have a great day, and I'm glad we could finally do this because the weather wasn't helping us before.
Thank you again.
Yeah, you guys have a great day. Remember, that's tomorrow, 2:30, 6:30, Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds at the new Fair Center. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes.
Front Street Brewery, the oldest brew pub in the state of Iowa, is nestled beautifully along the bank of the mighty Mississippi. It's served the fine community of Davenport, Iowa since 1992, with awesome beers such as the Davenport Gold, a satisfying American ale, pale straw in color with a sweet corn-like aroma and a crisp, clean finish, smooth, balanced, and refreshing. Or the Wise Guys, their take on an instantly recognizable German wheat beer that staked his claim on palates around the world. Brewed with noble German yeast, this refreshingly sweet and smooth brew features a citrusy tart aroma with significant notes of banana and clove. Prost. Or the Raging River, an English-inspired American India Pale Ale with incredible balance featuring an earthy, slightly fruity hop aroma with moderately bready malt notes. A bronze-colored IPA that you don't need a beard to drink. This is your gateway IPA. Check out their Facebook page for food and drink specials. Also visit their webpage at www.frontstreetbrew.com. The restaurant's located at 208 East River Drive or the Tap Room at the Freight House Complex. Once again, Front Street Brewery, www.frontstreetbrew.com.
Hey, this is Dora for Dancing with the QC Stars. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN Radio 93.5.
I wanna be a cowboy, and you can be my cowgirl. I wanna be a cowboy, and you can be my cowgirl. I wanna be a cowboy.
Hey, this is Goose, PA announcer for the Quad City Storm, and you're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Do it again, a little more heart.
Highlander MSRP 48,324, sale price 43,371, Corolla MSRP 20,055, excludes tax, license, and 172 dealer fee. Sale ends February 4th.
Our 2019 Fast Start Sales Event is on now at Highland Toyota with our lowest prices on hundreds of new Toyotas. It's here. The all-new redesigned 2019 RAV4 with four-wheel drive, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Take $5,500 off a new 2019 Highlander Platinum all-wheel drive. An incredible $5,500 off. Or buy a new 2019 Corolla LE. Only $16,998. Just $16,998. Get zero down, zero payments till March, and 0.9% APR long-term financing available with approved credit. Fast Start Sales Event is going on now at Highland Toyota, John Deere Road and 53rd Street, Moline, or HighlandToyota.com.
It's agreed that it's cold outside.
But there's a heat wave coming from the Carver Center on the campus of Augustana College. Exciting college basketball action hits the Carver Center court Wednesday as the women's squad welcomes Elmhurst. Tip-off is at 7. On Saturday, the other Vikings from North Park visit Rock Island for a women's and men's doubleheader. The women start at 5, followed by the league-leading Vikings men's game at 7. For more information, visit augustana.edu. Augustana College, a family-friendly front-row seat to big-time small college sports.
At Crawford Company, we specialize in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. Sports, on the other hand...
Hey, Crawford guy! Go long!
No, I can't!
Here comes the pitch to Crawford guy. Strike 3.
Come on, Crawford guy, take the shot!
Sports may not be our specialty, but home comfort is. Crawford Company, plumbing and drain cleaning, heating and air conditioning.
Disturbed, the Evolution Tour. January 30th. Are you ready? Peoria Civic Center. Get up. New album, Evolution, out now. Special guest. 3 Days Grace. Disturbed, live. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
Break it down. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah.
Welcome back. Don't Hassle Us, we're local. ESPN Radio, 93.5 FM, KJOC. We're here in the Hassle Palace. Thanks to Mary Beth and Devin from Hand in Hand, talking to us about the chili cook-off. I got a text while we were on the commercial break from Pat Anger and said that we're soft. He eats the whole bowl of chili like a man.
We'll see.
Apparently all
We'll
22
see.
bowls. So yeah, he's the judge. Pat Anger will be there tomorrow with Jake Gervais.
We're not calling him the judge.
I'm not. We're not
right.
taking away that he's
the White Rock.
That he's the tag team champion of the world. We're not. We're not. Yeah, and also I think he said he was Raw champion of the world too, or something one time.
The White Rock, the Judge Anger.
Yeah. So go there tomorrow, 2:30 to 6:30. At the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. Stop by there. It's for a good cause. The things that they're giving away, raffling off, are fantastic. Speaking of things you can raffle off, and it's not really. I've been really digging into the football pools, the squares, and I made a call to Des Moines, and I was trying. I don't really want to raise any flags, so I was. They haven't called me back, that's for certain. But I'm telling you, I'm doing some investigative journaling.
Journaling?
Journaling.
Writing in your notebook?
Yes, investigative. This is like Dateline might be calling me. I'm trying to figure out when we have, because the small gambling license that you have at a bar is that you can only go up to $5 a bet, the max, and you can only make one. So I'm telling you like this. So if we have a squares and it's $5 to get in, because that's the max you can do, small gambling, you can only put your name in once. All right? Small gambling, right?
Right.
$5. And the largest payout is $500 that you can do. I'm trying to figure out if some of the kids of the Quad Cities are breaking the law.
What do you mean?
Including my own daughter.
What a twist.
Some of these, I'm trying to figure out, some of these programs, like your youth programs, they'll be like, my daughter's selling Super Bowl squares. Half goes to them, and half goes to the winner. So if it's $10 a square, hear me out, $500 goes to them, and $125 per quarter goes to one winner.
They'd have to have a social gambling license, wouldn't they?
I believe so. And you can apply for a 14-day one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering how many to have.
50-50s are different.
Tell Sophia to stop selling Super Bowl squares.
Well, hey, it's in her genes.
She's got a gambling problem already.
That's how you raise your
children.
children.
By the way, I've said this before. We are raising gamblers no matter what. We have been for years. What do you think Chuck E. Cheese is?
Right.
I mean, what do you think that when you go in and you get those games and you get tickets back, that's gambling.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Skee ball is a game of skill, not chance.
Well, it's still you're putting down. Well, it's still gambling. You're putting money in
tokens.
Yeah,
to get a reward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I made a call to Des Moines. I got it in. I'm gonna, as an anonymous person, that I'm starting an AAU basketball team. I don't want to bring anything else up. And my AAU basketball team, we're going to be called the Ballers.
I think charity 50-50s are a little different.
I've been reading into that too. You still have to have a license.
Every bowling alley in town runs a 50-50, and people put in $20.
Bowling alley probably still has a small gambling license. They can do that.
They have a social gambling license that they pay for, but the pot cannot be over $500.
Okay.
That's where, not saying they get away with it. I mean, if it's $505, they're not going to come after you. The gaming commission's not going to come after you for $5. But if it's excessive repeatedly, they will.
Would these increase with the legalization of sports betting in Iowa? Would these min maxes?
No.
Would they change?
No.
Or would they stay the same?
No.
It's been the same for so long.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to.
The $5 max bet is the same for an in-house poker game, squares, anything like that. Whatever you're betting on, $5 is the maximum bet you may place per person. So there's no, here's $20, I'll take 4 squares. No, there's $5. Also, the bar can't hold the money. The bar can't be in charge of it. Somebody else outside has to be the one in charge of it, holding the money. The owners of the bar also may not profit off of this.
Okay. Yeah, because I know a lot of bars do like a card draw
so
too.
Jay would not be able to buy a square in his own pool.
Sophie has. Ben
That's
has.
fine. My dog Migo has won many pools.
Yeah. Yeah.
He also has an extensive BMG and Columbia House CD collection from 1999.
So anyway, I'm hoping the guy from Des Moines calls me back so I can figure this out. So that's my dateline. I'm getting into it. I want to know what's going on because I don't know how many places are really getting the small gambling license. So we'll see what he says. That's just a tease for what's to come on Monday. I mean, it might be overshadowed by Chuck Long being in here, but I know we're all going to be waiting to hear what they say so I can report about it on Monday.
Chuck, hang on a second. I've got to report him.
All right.
Maybe a little Super Bowl talk. On
So
Monday.
yeah, so this is it. If we're talking gambling, and this is the culmination, and season starts again in March Madness, we'll say. We get down and dirty. We got to look at prop bets. And there are 440 out there. Some you just kind of like pass off, As of last night, the Westgate put this in, and I think they've already gotten over 400,000 bets in prop bets. So, obviously, if we need to come up with someone, whittle it down so we can competition. Obviously, the coin flip is a big one, right? We got to do that one.
Betting tails.
Yep.
Jay.
Yes.
I thought of this. Speaking of the coin flip.
Okie dokie.
Let's make the Pro Bowl worth something.
Yes.
Let's do
by getting rid of it.
AFC NFC. The winner of that game gets to automatically win the coin flip in postseason games.
Bud Selig in this.
Automatically, and if it goes to the first overtime, they get the win too, the automatic win in the coin toss. So that way, the way the Pro Bowl's worth something, kind of like in baseball, they do home field advantage.
So they don't do a coin flip then,
right?
Well, I like that. I hate the coin toss.
Right.
Let me.
Best part about the coin toss is gambling on the Super Bowl.
Let me tell you who's going to be your quarterbacks for the NFC, the replacement quarterbacks. Because Drew Brees, Jared Goff, and Aaron Rodgers are not playing.
Guess who's in?
Number 10 is in Mitch Trubisky.
Sure is.
Russell Wilson and Dak Prescott against Andrew Luck, Deshaun Watson, who are subbing in for Tom Brady, and Phillip Rivers. Is that what you? That's what you want to flip? To make it matter? Now the game matters.
Yes. Now you get an automatic win on the coin flip. Depending on which,
I agree that that it should mean something. That it should be
in the Super Bowl. Yes,
something towards either the Super Bowl or whatever else. But I don't think it should be the coin toss.
Jarvis Landry and Juju Schuster are going to be in for Antonio Brown and DeAndre Hopkins. These are some of the people that will be competing Lamar Miller is a Pro Bowler.
I don't agree with that.
Austin Hooper is in for Zach Ertz. He's a Pro Bowler. That's why I'm just saying some of these names. You gotta. The Player Association has to agree to not skip out unless they're playing on the thing. But I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
But it did not take away a prop bet. So.
Sure.
But I like where your head's at. But what else prop bets do we like? There's always a good one. Will either team score 3 straight times? That's minus 220 for yes, plus 180 for no. So that includes extra points, excludes extra points and 2-point conversions. It does include safeties. So Patriots touchdown, Patriots field goal, Patriots touchdown would be considered like 3 straight scores or 3, kind of like what the Saints did in the opening 3 possessions of their game, and they didn't win. What other ones we like? Do we have an over under on the national anthem yet? Erickson.
I've seen it not on this one. I've seen it on other pages. I don't know. Usually it's like 2 minutes, right? It's over under 2 minutes.
We're betting under.
Was it 157 last year?
I believe so.
Just off the top of my head.
We're betting. We're betting under, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna lose again.
Okay.
Jay, what we need to find is penalties.
Okay.
I believe that there was probably a conference call after this last NFC Championship game with the Saints and the Rams, and they probably said, "Hey guys, you're letting them play a little bit. Let's tighten this up." And penalties in the game, I like over in this game. I think they're really gonna, and two defenses that like to play press coverage.
They're actually going to call something?
Yes, and get their hands on these receivers. I think they're going to be a lot of pass interference calls, defensive holding calls, all over the board on that one, which is another reason I like over in this game, the 57.5. Atlanta, Georgia, Dome, fast track. The Rams have track stars on the outside, a lot of big plays. Brady's going to get his, but I like the Rams in this game. I think they're going to win. I think it's going to be a close game, but the Rams and over for just my basic pick.
Those are the basic picks that you
Yes.
got. Well, we're gonna have to look at that because our boy Ezer A's wrote a little something for ESPN935.com. He did a tail of the tape, and we're gonna break that down in the second hour. Mitch, you saw some out there that you liked, some funny ones. Did you find the Harden one?
I didn't find the Harden one, but,
okay.
But there is plenty of good ones floating out there. What commercial will air first? Bud Light, minus 105. You feel like there's got to be some dilly-dilly action early on in the Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes-Benz over Hyundai, and it's being played at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Mercedes commercial, I figure, probably air first, plus 175. Will Mark Wahlberg attend the game and leave early? That's a fun one. I think the Patriots are going to win, so I'm going to say he's not going to leave early. I think he's going to be on the field, so that should cash.
Why would he leave early?
If the Funky Bunch left. The Funky Bunch goes, Marky Mark's got to go too, right?
Hurry up and get out to the parking lot.
There's what else we have?
If the crowd is really into it, if there's going to be good vibrations.
Yep. There's let's see. Who will have more LeBron James free throws missed, Chris Hogan receptions? Let's see. James Harden points versus the longest TD of the Super Bowl.
Just that night?
See, I like the
just that night.
Who do the
I like the longest play on that.
Who do the
one.
Rockets
I think there's
play?
going to be some big long plays downfield.
I don't know. So the penalty one, I haven't found the total penalty yet, but I do have who gets the first penalty, Patriots, Rams, or which team will have the most penalty yards. The Rams are a heavy favorite in that one. But yeah, this is the Gatorade color is usually green. I'm sure we'll find more out there when we go through this.
The Rockets don't play that day.
All right, then I don't know what day they're looking at then, but it's on there.
They play the night before. They play at the Jazz the night before.
So that's probably what they'll go by then. Because you can't do that because Harden could bet that and then not do it. So, yeah, it's got to be the game before. All right. Let's see. We got to come up with some.
All right, I got some here. I
Love
circled.
it. Okay.
Total receiving yards for Julian Edelman, 79.5. I think that's way over. Going to go way over that.
These are actual prop
Yeah.
bets that you're picking out? Okay.
Yeah. That's minus 110. Total receptions by Julian Edelman is only at 6.5. I thought it would be way over this. In the Super Bowl last year, kind of the same guy, Danny Amendola. I think he had 8 or 9 in the Super Bowl. And Julian Edelman is just the go-to for Tom Brady over the middle. So that one I think is going to go way over that.
I like that. I got Edelman as kind of that long shot Super Bowl MVP at plus 2,500. I think that's worth a flyer, and I think he's going to have a big day as well.
Absolutely. And then Chris Hogan over 42.5 yards receiving. I like. He's always the guy that seems to be forgotten
and that's
in this
not
offense.
And that's not that much.
Right, and it's not. I think he'll have a one big play in the game and possibly even a TD. They always just seem to forget him. And if there's one guy that's a deep threat on that team, it's Chris Hogan. Will Rob Gronkowski score a touchdown? I don't know if he actually necessarily will, but I like the odds on this. It's plus 170.
It's gonna be late.
Yeah, there's gonna be a late Gronk touchdown.
It's gonna be a late Gronk
sure.
go,
and it pays almost 2-1. So that's a good bet. Yep. Some other ones. Total touchdown passes from Jared Goff. 2.5 plays. It pays plus 170. I think he'll probably get 3 or 4 in this game. They got to air it out against the Pats. The Pats shut down the Chiefs' run game, and I think that they're going to be throwing the ball all over the field in this game. The Rams. Let's see.
Well, don't you think? Well, yeah, they're going to be throwing all over. They're going to have to because I think the Patriots have kind of showed their hand now. Take the ball, control the clock, control the ball. So,
right.
Now they're adapting. They're doing something that they normally didn't do, and that was take the ball on the coin flip. And I think they'll probably do the exact same thing because what they did, 14-play drive, 7 minutes the first game, and then they did basically the same thing over longer against the Chiefs. So, they ate up like 8 minutes against the Chiefs.
Yep.
So that's it. That's something to look at. What team's going to score first? Yeah. And that prop bet. That's one you want to look for the Patriots. But again, it comes down to the coin flip, I guess.
Just a couple more here. Will C.J. Anderson get score a touchdown?
Yes.
I love the yes here. He's been their go-to guy, especially on the goal line. Who knows how that knee is for Todd Gurley. Definitely love that one.
That's a plus 230.
Especially there's probably going to be a pass interference in the end zone against New England in this game.
Oh, no, that's that first half. That's plus 110. Line. Yeah, score in the C.J. Anderson in the first half is just plus 230. To score a touchdown at all is plus 110.
Yep.
I like that one a lot.
Longest reception by Robert Woods. They put the over-under at 22.5. I like the over on this one. I think their number one deep threat for the Rams is Robert Woods. Brandon Cooks has just been kind of quiet. Robert Woods is that sneaky guy on the other side. And
all right.
I think that's all I got here.
Okay. We gotta dig down because I want to see if there's the ones like will he wear a hood, will he wear sleeves, all kinds of stuff. Tom Brady is favored right now to be the Super Bowl MVP at 16-1. Oh, he's even money. Sorry, Sony Michel is 16-1 right now. Julian Edelman 30-1, Gronk 40-1, James White 40-1, Chris Hogan 80-1, and from there, so Jared Goff 2-1, Todd Gurley 16-1, C.J. Anderson 20-1, Brandon Cooks 30-1, Robert Woods 30-1.
Well, I can tell you who can scratch off, and that's James White. He got 3 touchdowns 2 years ago, and they still didn't give it to him.
Yeah, there you go. Player to score first touchdown, Sony Michel's at 6-1, Julian Edelman is at 10-1, Rob Gronkowski 12-1, James White 10-1.
Wow.
But
here, so if the Rams win, the MVP's got to be Jared Goff, and if the Patriots win, the MVP's got to be Tom Brady. I mean,
they're really going to push for Sean McVay to win MVP. That's going to be that's
not if C.J. Anderson has 2 or 3 scores from more than a yard or 2 out.
Yeah, okay, maybe C.J. Anderson, maybe. I don't know. It's just coming from nowhere. That guy did. I mean, just getting signed late and then Super Bowl MVP. I mean, I just don't see it.
It just depends. It depends on the game. It depends on what he does.
Right. Oh, another hero I thought about in this game, Keem Talib. Will he get an interception? I love the price on this, plus 500. 5-1 on your money. I see him. He's been kind of quiet, laying in the weeds. A huge off-season free agent pickup for them, and I kind of see him snagging one in this game.
Yeah, I like some of the ones that are out there on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. Like, will Ludacris show up at halftime show? I do like the
number of times Giselle has shown.
I like how many times Tony Romo calls the play before it happens.
Isn't that a real prop bet?
Smash that over 7.5. Smash it.
It's 7.5.
Yes.
Wow.
Is that an actual
He's a
prop
genius.
bet?
I believe so. That's what Mitch said. Yeah.
Minus 130 for the over 7.5.
Wow, that's fantastic. Basically, there's over 1,000 different ways to bet prop bets. There's 440 out there by the Westgate. We're gonna put some together and put a little competition together. Again, I love the under in the national anthem, and also watch your squares. Watch how you're running your squares. I can't tell you. And if anybody, we need to. Isn't there like some type of?
We're not doing squares.
Yeah, exactly. If you are doing them and you're following the rule to a T, they have to be displayed, and it's $5 one time. And yeah, and if someone does show up at your place, a representative of the Department of Inspections Appeals, they have to be admitted no matter what, and they don't have to give you notice.
So they don't need a warrant.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if they're out and about, so someone can post, but we'll know more next week. I know we've told stories about this before. Someone walking into.
Yeah, I've had them come in.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, they're coming to Pints now.
I don't care. I'm not running one.
I know.
So.
I know. Pints in Iowa City, man. That is just like.
Don't do that either.
That is like you never know, man. So I understand just checking up on them, just making sure they're following the rules. So
I made a conscious decision that if I was going to bring this up, that I was not doing squares. I knew that ahead of time. So that's just what it is. All right, let's take a quick break and be right back and talk more about the Super Bowl. We got Isere's Tale of the Tape, and I'm going to take you guys through it.
Do you want the latest in TV and security technology but don't know where to start? Call Done Right TV and Security Solutions, your Dish premier local retailer, to get started today. They'll take the guesswork out of choosing the latest smart home technology with your budget in mind. Dish has been a leader in technology for years, and the Hopper Smart HD DVR interacts with your smart speaker to change channels, pause, and fast forward with just the sound of your voice. Sign up today and receive a Nest doorbell system free courtesy of Done Right. Call 866-84-RIGHT today. Let Done Right provide local professional installation with personal service that's trusted by thousands of homeowners and businesses in the Quad Cities. Restrictions apply. It requires an internet-connected Hopper. That's Done Right TV and Security, 866-84-RIGHT.
This is Tom Kakert from HawkeyeReport.com, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Give me a hell yeah! Woo!
This is Adam Rosso from Hawkeye Headquarters, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Yeah, I walked the dog, gamed a little, played a little frog.
What does your morning commute sound like?
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I get a sausage McMuffin with egg and a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, please?
Kids back up, went back home, then I went to
Here you go, Jim.
Here's to making your morning routine a little better. Right now, mix and match 2 select breakfast sandwiches, like a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles, a sausage McMuffin with egg, or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $4. Breakfast at McDonald's. Single item at regular price at participating McDonald's for a limited time.
Now, what's better than your McDonald's favorites? 2 McDonald's favorites for just $5. Welcome back, the 2 for $5 mix and match deal. Now, with the juicy quarter pounder with cheese. So you can mix it with the flaky filet of fish, saucy Big Mac, or 10-piece chicken McNuggets. Choose 2 of your favorites for just $5, only at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Single item at regular price.
Gobo Productions presents One Night of Queen. Since forming in 2002, Gary Mullen and the Works have performed to sell-out audiences all over the world. And now they're back in the USA for a brand new tour. One Night of Queen is a spectacular live concert recreating the look, sound, and showmanship of arguably the greatest rock band of all time. You'll hear classic Queen numbers including We Will Rock You, Fat Bottom Girls, Another One Bites the Dust, Bohemian Rhapsody, and We Are the Champions. One Night of Queen, performed by Gary Mullen and the Works. This show will rock you.
Coming to the TaxSlayer Center March 24th. Tickets are on sale now at the TaxSlayer Center box office and Ticketmaster.com. Presented by Town Square Media.
Disturbed, the Evolution Tour.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
January 30th.
Are you ready?
Peoria Civic Center.
Get up, get up.
New album, Evolution, out now. Special guest. 3 Days Grace. Disturbed, live. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
Welcome back to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5. We're here in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Security Solutions. The stay-at-home dad, T-Roy, is snowed in. Erickson was nice enough to join us in there. Matt Erickson, longtime hassler. Mitch, for the second time this week, coming in and talking to us about Front Street, but also talking sports. Serge is on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment line. And I guess we're getting close to kicking off my birthday weekend type of thing. I'm going to be 43. I'm glad. I think Pat's listening. This is my Pat Anger year. He was 43. That's how I usually figure things out when I text my buddies.
Yeah.
Happy Pat Anger. That's right. Yeah. I was Jackie Robinson last year. Well, I still am right now.
Black and golden birthday.
Yeah. So my 43. Does it really matter? I don't really. It's a birthday.
Even your birthday, you're already getting down.
Well, no. It's not. I don't care about that. I don't do that. Like, I'm getting older. I don't do that because age is just a number in my eyes. But really,
your surprise party.
What is it? Yeah. Well, it's got canceled like everything else. Really, if you think about it, what is it? Your milestones 5, 10.
What are you doing tomorrow?
We're going out to eat, and then we'll just we'll go out for a little bit. But what 5? I'd say because you're going into kindergarten. 10, you hit double digits. 13, you're a teenager.
5's not a big deal.
Yeah, kind of.
For the parents.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah.
10's big. I'd say 14, then after that you get your permit
13.
in Iowa. Huh?
13.
I said 13 because you're a teenager. Then 16, you get your license. 18, you're an adult. 21. 25, your insurance goes down.
Rent a car at 25.
Yeah. And then 50, you
Dirty,
made it.
Dirty 30.
You made it to 50. Dirty 30?
Dirty 30 is a big one.
Your age finally reached the diameter of your pythons there, brother.
Yeah.
You know where you're going with that.
So, anyway, yeah, but I will say, I always tell everybody this, my best birthday was when I was 10, and that's pretty sobering thought to be like, well, it's never going to be this good, especially since they moved the Super Bowl to the first week in February, because now the Super Bowl isn't on my birthday anymore. The Bears won Super Bowl 20 on my 10th birthday.
So, Easer A's brought up a Facebook Live Memories moment here for us. Said last year on this day, Jay was on his way to Disney to celebrate Harry Potter.
That's right. Not celebrating Harry Potter. That's not what I was doing, but I was on the way to Disney.
He said Serge was gator wrestling. So I was down at I visited my dad.
That's true.
Now gators. And Vato, T-Roy, and Easer A's ruined the podcast.
No, that was actually that was actually on the they did do it. They flew out that day.
Yeah.
And then the next day, they made the announcement about the XFL. So, anyway.
Take your word for it.
I remember it because I called into Dwyer Michaels to talk to him about it.
That's right.
Because I'm the only one that gets excited about this stuff. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking. But anyway, what's your most memorable birthday? And I don't care if people say you're not talking sports. Mine was sports related, so there.
Well, I don't remember my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Nobody does, really. But
That mine was on the Super Bowl that day, too. The Packers beat the Patriots that day on my 21st.
And you're not a Packer fan.
The Patriots beat. I was cheering.
No, the Patriots didn't
No,
beat
the Packers beat the Patriots. Yeah, I remember it now. No, and at that time I was like, oh, I'm a Bears fan, and they ruined it for me. My birthday. They didn't ruin it.
My 30th was a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Just had a nice,
I like that.
Nice
I was
party.
there for that.
You just had a lot of fun up at the clubhouse. I had one a couple years ago where I didn't leave the house.
Ooh, that sounds like a great birthday.
It was fantastic. Zero complaints about that. Stayed at home. I had my phone in my hand, so I just responded to everybody that wished me happy birthday. Just said, hey, thank you very much. And wife made me a cake. Had a good time.
Interesting.
16th was good.
I've gotten a lot
got the
of
license right away.
Yeah.
I didn't.
See, I didn't get mine right away. I think I had to wait like till the following Monday or something, or Tuesday or something like that with the DMV. Gosh, I had another really good one. I see. I've gotten a lot of Martin Luther King days for my birthday, so I got I got out of school for either Martin Luther King Day or snow days quite a bit.
Mitch, what's your favorite birthday memory?
I just turned 30 a couple months ago, so that was a cool one. Kind of seemed like the coming of
What'd you
age
do
for an
for it?
adult. We went back to Indy, where I'm from, and fiance surprised me with a bunch of friends. They were all sitting in the restaurant, and that was a pretty good time. Good to see a bunch of familiar faces.
I can tell you this: all the Hasslers are invited to come over to Pints about 8:00 tomorrow night. Celebrate the big Pat Anger 4-3. 43. I don't look 43.
Stop it.
I don't look 43.
No, you look
It's
good,
called
brother.
come and hang out if you want to.
So it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, just incredible how fast time goes. I do remember my 21st, and I do remember like having dreams about it. Like waking up and just be like, am I 21 yet?
Where'd you go? I could tell you at least 2 or 3 bars that I went to on my 21st.
The only bar that I needed to go to in Cedar Falls at the time, the OP. Yep.
There it is.
I've been there.
That's at Blue Cat and O'Malley's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm old. It's okay.
40th was good. I got surprised with a trip to Jamaica.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question. Is if you guys ever had surprise parties?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that.
I don't think I've ever had a surprise birthday party, and I'm totally okay with that.
I haven't had one thrown for me either.
Yeah.
I've thrown them.
I think it would be too
Mitch had
difficult
one.
to throw one for me.
You guys need more
It
people
would.
that love you.
Yeah,
in your
you're
life.
too
What'd you say?
connected.
Not just that.
Don't say that.
I think it's a little bit of I think I'm pretty perceptive, but I'm also just controlling enough to. No, where are we going? No. Who's going to be there? Why are we going out? Why are we going out on a Wednesday afternoon?
All right, here we go. Hey, you're on the air, 93.5. Who we got?
What's going on, fellas? It's Anderson.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What up, Jay?
What up?
Hey, it's beautiful out here.
What do you got? What do you got, buddy?
30th birthday party was epic. World Series of Drag Racing out at Cordova.
How long ago was that?
Oh, now.
That's real
come
funny.
So your 30th was at the World Series of Drag Racing. Was Cha-Cha Modani there?
Big Daddy Don Garlitz.
He was there.
And you were able to, at that time, you were able to go behind the cars. I was with Donahue and his brother. And you were able to actually go behind the cars where they lined up. And I lost one eyebrow because the flames were so huge and it was so hot. I think we melted the video camera. I don't know. But, yeah, that was epic. But just wanted to call in, haven't called in, so say hi and wish you guys luck.
We appreciate it. Thanks, Anderson.
When are you going to stop in, buddy?
I don't know. We'll have to plan a date. I'll stop in there. I don't want to bore people or scare them away, so we'll figure something out.
Stop it. All right, bud. You have a great day. Thanks for calling in.
All right, later.
Yep. All right. Yeah, we forget to mention, you guys can call in 391-3776 here at the Hassel Palace. Mitch, you said when they said no surprise parties, you said you need to have more people who love you in your life.
Yeah.
It said don't say that.
I got really sad for him.
And then we ignored him.
No, because you guys were talking. Yeah, but the thing is, like, my wife would love to have a surprise party, and it's one of those things where you're like, well, stop asking for it. And then,
Right.
and then maybe so that's why when you said that, like, don't say that.
Surprise on you.
I think your 40th will probably end up being a surprise party bus type thing.
About for me?
For everybody who turns 40.
I hate
That's like
party
mandatory.
buses.
Yeah.
Do you like party buses?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I hate them.
Is that from bartending
Really? Why?
experience, Serge?
You're pinned in. You have no control on the crowd. Somebody always tries to climb up on the poles upside down on the roof, and they fall.
That sounds great.
It's awful. Party buses are so bad.
You just need to learn to relax.
You spend more time. No, hear me out on this one. Yes, I do need to relax, but you spend more time on the bus than you do in the bar, and nothing fun happens on the bus. Whoa, look at him. He fell down, or he couldn't stand up, or was we going around a turn. Funny.
That's me. Yeah, I'm usually the one standing up and falling down.
Right. I'd rather take...
Because I'm so polite because I give up my seat. That's why.
Sure.
That's why.
Back of the bus, Tiff. No, I'd rather take 4 Ubers.
So, anyway, now that they moved the Super Bowl 2 weeks, I don't have it on my birthday anymore. That's all right. The Super Bowl, like I said, Easer A's, longtime Hassler. He did a tail of the tape, broke it down by quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, secondary, and special teams. Coaches as well. So, obviously, when it comes down to quarterback, who's got the advantage?
Oh, gee.
TB12.
Yep, and that's where Easer A is at. Let's look at running backs. All right, Easer A's points out that both teams kind of are using the running back by committee. Patriots by choice, the Rams by necessity, because of Gurley. I think one of you two mentioned, Mitch or Matt, about the knee of Gurley, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you got to give it to Michelle here.
You like the running back? You like the Patriots here?
He's been the cowbell, yeah. I also like James White to come back in this one. I think they're gonna have to get some passing going to the back in this one too, with the Rams defense. They're gonna have to get it out quick because Aaron Donald, and that's how you get to Tom Brady, is pressure up the middle. Aaron Donald's one of the best in the league at doing that. Which I like the over/under on sacks in this game too, for the Rams at 1.5.
But you like the Pats stronger in the running back, right?
Yes.
He does point out that they've got the best running back in the league. The Rams do.
Yeah, but he hasn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, but is he healthy though? Right. I mean, you brought up that point. I feel like if you have a healthy Gurley, I think he's touching the ball more than C.J. Anderson. Even though C.J. Anderson does have the hot hand, seemingly, I think if you have a healthy Todd Gurley, you're playing him a lot more. So I think there's something more going on.
Okay, wide receivers, tight ends.
Gronk has to be.
Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski are their main weapons, right?
Right.
And you got Brandon Cooks and Robert Woods for the Rams, and these are the things that Easer is pointing out. He's got the Rams as the advantage here.
For tight end?
Yes, wide receiver and tight end.
Oh, wide receiver and tight end. Okay. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Absolutely. Track stars on that fast track.
Okay. Now, you brought this up, the offensive line. The Tom Brady was not sacked in the AFC Championship game and hasn't been sacked very much since November, Easer A's points out. But you brought up the defensive line.
Yes.
Of the Rams.
Aaron Donald, yep. Pressure up the middle, that's how you get to Brady. You got to make him, he loves to step up, and if you can't do that, then he could make some mistakes and could get sacked.
He gave this a push.
Push? For
offensive line, yeah.
I like that. That. That's fair.
Now, defensive line, he's on board with you. He gave the Rams the advantage there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Linebackers. He gave this one to the Patriots. It doesn't say that there's not a lot of big names in this, so he gave the Patriots the secondary. I think we know who's got the better secondary. I mean, you already brought up a name.
Right, Talib.
Yeah.
Marcus Peters. Adama Kitsu. I feel like before the season started, they came up to McVay and said, give me what 3 guys you need to go all the way to win the Super Bowl? And he named these 3 guys. They got them. They made huge moves. And now this is the time. They got to step up, and I think they will.
I have a feeling and you kind of alluded to that when you brought it up earlier in the show. I do feel like a defensive back could win MVP. Maybe 2 picks, 1 on a late drive by Brady or something. I could see that.
Talib would be the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to look into. See what the line is on that. Special teams. You got Greg the Leg versus Gostkowski. He gave the advantage to the Patriots. I mean, I don't really know I know special teams. I know Edelman may or may not have touched that ball. And I know who the kickers are, but he gave it to the Patriots. Coaches, the boy genius versus the evil genius. He gave the advantage to the Patriots, right?
Yeah, you have to.
You have to.
You can't mess with that. Can't mess with the legend.
The legend.
The grumpy waving legend.
So he went on to say it's 4-3 Patriots. He thinks the New England wins 38-32.
I like the number of points he's talking. That sounds about right, but I don't like the score. Maybe flip that.
I don't know. Like I keep pointing out. I mean the narrative is there no matter what. If he beats him again, it's 17 years to the day he beat him for his first one, and could this be his last one? And he bookends with Rams victories over the Rams, or 17 years to the day the Rams finally get their revenge, when they went in 14-point favorites and lost to the Patriots and a backup quarterback that went in whatever round. I mean, we all know this. I mean, they tell the story. They'll hammer it down your throat. 6th round.
6th round.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but again, we've got 5 more days of this, and then guess what happens on Monday after the Super Bowl? Mock draft. It's mock draft everywhere time. The way too early. It's going to be Todd McVay's and 2.0 mock draft.
Bucky Brooks just dropped 1.0 today.
You can start talking baseball.
Yes, that's true. Pitchers and catchers are going to be reporting soon, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But no, we can't also forget, though, what is happening after the Super Bowl. It's AAF kickoff season.
Duh.
Whoopee.
Anybody that's listened to this show knows that's coming up.
That's right. So, and like I said, it was nice to have Cody Benjamin on last week. He did a lot of good, and to fill us in. And I did email back to the AAF media director and sent him a link of Cody being on there and saying, hey, just reaching out again. We'd like somebody to talk to us about the AAF. And I don't know.
Why do you like the Apollo again? Just for the Creed reference?
Me?
Yeah.
No, because I figured we could take a straight flight there from Moline International Airport with no layover.
All right.
That's why. That's because that's where the Harry Potter was. I don't know. No, I never even had it for the Creed reference. To be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, but I like it. No, it was a straight shot. If this takes off and I want to go watch him, I can take a straight flight there.
And T-Ray just likes San Diego
because he's Marine, and yeah.
Even though it's a reference to the Navy.
I understand that.
You got to pair that, Jay, with the waste management golf tournament down there in Phoenix also.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Do you know what the hot shots are a reference to?
Firefighters, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's actually in their logo too.
Yeah. Speaking of, we should. I didn't pull up any golf scores before we go to break. What's the story here?
We can look into that. I don't know how Tiger's doing today.
If he was doing well, you'd know about it because social media would be saying.
I think he was at -1 or 2 yesterday. Nothing spectacular. I think the leader's pretty high, -7, -8, last I saw. So.
And also, because you used to be in a league, how long do I have to practice to be good at pool?
I think he's 2 under.
Oh man.
So Tiger's 2 under.
Now, see, that's a game that you can. I mean, if you're decent hand-eye coordination, you could pick that one up pretty quick. Yeah.
I've got 20/20 vision.
There you go. Do you have a steady hand?
It'll call him Cool Hand Jay for nothing.
Yeah.
If you practice pool every day for a year, you'd be good.
I don't have that amount of time. I have till February 15th. It can't be that hard. I mean, they're teenagers. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It's all geometry, Jay.
Yeah. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with Don't Hassle Us. We're local.
Whether you're looking for a family getaway, friends and family group vacation, a romantic retreat for two, or simply need a travel professional to help plan the perfect destination wedding, Throne Travel is here to help you. Let Throne Travel get started planning your next vacation today. They firmly believe that travel is the best therapy you can purchase. Throne Travel provides the highest quality of service, customizing the perfect vacation experience, utilizing their expansive resources and contacts within the travel industry. They provide the highest quality in travel planning to all new and repeat customers. Start making your dreams come true. Contact Janelle at 563-323-0889 or check out Throne Travel on Facebook. Again, contact Janelle at 563-323-0889. Make all your travel dreams come true with Throne Travel.
I give a rat's ass about Twitter.
This is Josh Sides, head coach, St. Ambrose University Esports. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5. This is Randall, the QC hot dog guy. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Get more with McGrath.
Everybody wants the best price. The best start? The McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport. On the phone, Gavin McGrath.
No question you will get more dollar-for-dollar value with McGrath. SUV shoppers get more all-wheel drive and four-wheel drives with McGrath. We have SUVs starting at $89.88.
That's how you get ready for winter. And always get more trucks with McGrath.
The McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport is Iowa's best used truck selection, including McGrath-certified 4x4 pickups, F-150s, Rams, Sierras, Silverados from $10,988.
Prices for every budget.
With Budget Boulevard vehicles starting at $49.88. And bad credit, good credit, our #1 credit team works hard to get you approved. It's a great time to buy best of the best year-end trades, lease returns, over 2,500 vehicles available at McGrathAuto.com.
The McGrath Used Car Superstore of Davenport, 4518 North Brady Street in beautiful Davenport. Dollar for dollar.
Always get more with McGrath.
When storm damage hits, All Major Restoration is your insurance claim specialist. Loose or missing shingles, dented siding, or damaged windows, All Major Restorations of the Quad Cities works with your insurance company to make the process quick and easy. The insurance company have people fighting for them. Let All Major Restorations work for you. When storm damage hits, think All Major Restorations. Residential, commercial, and industrial. Storm damage estimates are always free. All Major Restorations of the Quad Cities. 563-322-0060. Looking for a new or used bow? R&R Sports in Bettendorf has the most bows and crossbows in the Quad Cities. They've got the new 2019 bows from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and PSE. And for crossbows, Raven, Parker, and PSE. Now you can try it out on their indoor archery range before you even buy it. R&R offers junior archery supplies and muzzle loading too. They've got guns from Benelli, Stoger, Franchi, Springfield, Ruger, and Remington. Plus you can see R&R Sports in Bettendorf for deer processing. Visit them online at rnrsportsinc.com.
Now, back to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
Welcome back to ESPN 93.5. This is Don't Hassle Us, We're Local.
I feel good.
I feel good.
You ever heard him sing that?
Yeah, I could not sing that. I woke up today. I didn't feel very well. My throat was like swollen shut. I couldn't inhale through my mouth.
I don't feel good.
I was making like it sounded like a
feel bad.
It feels like a seal, and I breathed in. So I don't know, it cleared up a little bit. That's why I have these cough drops that aren't really cough drops; they're just candy. So anyway. We were talking off air, and I wanted to ask you guys this: if you could attend one of these, the Super Bowl, I'm just gonna go Game 1 of the World Series. How can we make this that it's kind of equivalent? We can't. I mean, you're not getting. Is it deciding the game clinching?
Yeah.
You say.
You know it's a Game 7, so you get to choose.
Super Bowl where your favorite team is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Game 7 of the World Series at your favorite team.
Okay.
Carry on.
Same thing with hockey.
Okay.
That's 7 in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We're just going to take the big 4. If you guys really want to, we can do you get to hang out with TJ and the MTV Challenge, the finals, if you want to throw that in there, because it's...
Pass.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I thought. I just didn't... I was just going to throw it out there and see if you wanted to catch it, and it did not.
The final of The Masked Singer.
Yeah. Or can we throw in Masters Sunday?
Sure. Not going to pick it.
Yeah. So which one would you want to do? There's 5 there. You have Masters Sunday.
I'll go first. I'll go Super Bowl.
Okay. Super Bowl. All right.
Because it's one game.
It's a long time. It's a long day. A lot of commercials.
Every single one of those is going to be a long day.
Yeah. A baseball game? I mean, just a regular baseball game is long.
I was fortunate enough to get to go to a World Series game and see my team. Got to see the White Sox play in 2005.
Mhm.
I got to go to Game 2. It was fantastic. But still, I mean, it was October. I mean, it's cold.
How was the bar scene around Comiskey around those times?
Not near what it is now. There's still not many within a 2-block radius. You have to go about 4 or 5 blocks to where you get to like a stretch of bars. Now then there was one little dive bar, I believe it's called Jimbo's, that was a block and a half away, and it was awesome.
Nice.
It was super divey, but they were extremely friendly. As packed as it was, as Southside as it was,
right?
Staff was friendly, and all the customers, didn't matter if you could walk in wearing a Cubs hat, you could walk in wearing a Houston Astros hat, and they were still friendly to everybody. They might razz you and bump you, and oh, here we go. They'd still high five you and probably buy you a beer.
Cool.
You know, it was fun. My dad was wearing a Cardinals hat.
Erickson.
Okay, well, did we specify where the Super Bowl is at? Because if the Super Bowl is in Vegas, that changes my pick.
All right, T-Roy.
My answer with
I was complimenting you off
Super
air,
Bowl.
saying, no, your questions are good. Your hypotheticals are valid. T-Roy was always more about what are we wearing and what are we eating.
Okay.
But that's the one thing where the Super Bowl, you just have to basically know that it's going to be random.
Going to be random?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because if it was in Vegas, Packers, party afterward in Vegas, and that's a no-brainer. But my answer would have to be in Wrigleyville for Game 7 then with the Cubs.
See, you're talking after and before the game. We're talking about the actual game.
Yeah.
So why
it's
does
a
it
whole
matter?
experience.
That's an experience.
It's a whole experience.
Is hold on, can I ask a question?
You went to a dive bar. I get to go party in Wrigleyville.
Yeah, but you asked me about that. That's not the point here. The point is, you're at the game. What does it matter what city I'm in if I'm inside of a stadium right now? I'm here to watch this game.
Because I want to pop the bottles, man. In Wrigleyville.
You can pop bottles wherever you want
with
to.
the players.
Oh, gosh. They don't go out to the bars afterwards.
Is Pearl Jam playing the halftime show? Can I ask that question? Because I might change my answer. Mitch, where you at?
I'm Super Bowl. It's on my bucket list, has been for a long time. Just football being the favorite sport, I gotta go Super Bowl.
Are the Lakers in it? Do I have courtside seats next to Nicholson? I need to know before I answer. Is that what the?
What's the weather going to be like that day?
Is that what? Do I get to do that? Am I riding shotgun with Danica Patrick? Am I caddying for Tiger? I need to know all these things instead of it just being a game.
Can I smoke on the way to the game? Is that cool?
No, I'm not going. I'm not riding.
I'm gonna take my own Uber.
Mine's still going to be baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say football, two reasons. Number one, it's one game versus a best of, even though you're going to the Game 7. It's a one game, one shot. But also just having been to a World Series and it was awesome, now I would like to go ahead and do football.
Yeah.
Going to a Super Bowl and the Bears were in the Super Bowl, awesome.
All right, now when we talk about over analyzing what it is, and we did this I asked T-Roy this on a podcast, and now I ask you gentlemen this. Let's say you win a chance to be in a contest, all right? And the contests are, you win it, it's just at a regular NBA game, and the contest is you have 30 seconds to sink a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot. The other one is to kick a field goal from 25 yards. That sound about right?
Better not be 43.
Yeah, I know. Field goal, you get to from center ice. You have to make the shot through the puck through the little thing in the net, the little hole that's there, or you get it. And it's not a contest. You just get it. Well, how do you make a contest out of that? You win a contest to do a lap. We're throwing that out in NASCAR because that's not a contest.
What
You're not
about
doing
baseball.
What would you do for baseball? You get. What do you do? Throw a ball?
Pitch?
No. Yeah, you win a contest just to throw a first pitch, though.
No,
you just show
you
your.
want to hit. You want to take a couple cuts.
Or you could do the thing, the game that they have at the radar gun where you have to hit the speed twice.
Yeah. If you have a good arm.
Yeah.
I'd still rather hit. I'd rather have like the
10 cuts to go yard of a machine.
But definitely not, it's not going to be full distance. It's going to be
Okay.
a temporary fence.
I think everyone would take the cuts then, the 10 cuts.
I would.
Huh?
I would.
I wouldn't kick the field goal. I wouldn't take the hockey. So I'm between basketball and the 10 cuts.
First drive in the Masters.
Oh, you do not want to see that.
With a 7-iron?
No.
Would you really?
Nobody. That's pretty.
That's pressure.
I know, right?
You could airball a half-court shot and not feel near as embarrassed as if you shank one at the Masters.
Shank one into the gallery.
And because even if you smash one, they're still not going to cheer.
Yeah, well, why not?
They're not going to. It's not golf culture. There you go.
Oh yeah, golf clap. All right.
Nice job.
Waste management, they
Hello,
cheer.
friends.
So
and NBA, that's you're taking 3 shots. You could
No. You have 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna need a good 15 to get the free throw down.
Right.
Ugh.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to make 3 different shots.
That's too much pressure, man.
That's yeah. I think your odds are better at a field goal
or hockey.
No, that tiny little
net
cutout that they have.
Oh, it's not an empty netter.
No, they put the board up with like little slots.
Okay.
Well, I tell you this.
What's the prize, Jay? What are we playing for today?
25,000. 25,000.
Free hot dogs for a year.
Then I actually think honestly I do the NBA. I feel like I've had more practice at that, shooting around at the fit, goofing off, than I have. I know for hockey, and I know for kicking field goals. And I mean, 10 cuts. I don't think I'm a line drive hitter. I'm just telling you right now. That's why I wasn't good at fungos when I coached.
I am too.
You're
line
OBP.
Line drives all day long, 5.5 hole.
I normally hit it right at the shortstop or right at the left fielder, but it's their line drives. I think I would like basketball as well because what's the worst thing you're going to do? Airball. Okay? And airball, everyone's just going to kind of laugh with you, but you're not that embarrassed. I airballed a 3-pointer. You're not going to airball the free throw.
Right?
No. I wouldn't.
NBA players do.
I'm not going to airball the 3-pointer.
Shouldn't airball the 3-pointer. And if you airball the half-quarter, it's not that big of a deal. A lot of people are going to airball the half-quarter. It's a shot in the dark kind of. But if you whiff in baseball, you're trying to hit it over a short fence, you whiff, you strike out.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
Or if you fall down kicking a field goal and hit somebody in the nuts.
You slip. Field goal is going to be the same as golf. You could shank it. And it was it. It was one.
My palms are sweaty just thinking of all these embarrassing moments.
I'm
over here putting myself in there. I can't
I'd go
take
with
it.
the field goal. I'd feel like after time I could kick a 24-yard, 5-yarder, no problem.
All right. What about you?
Because I've messed around and kicked a little bit, and I can nail one of those.
I'd probably go field goal. I still wish you would have kept the NASCAR one in there. That's
I
what
think
I'd
that
take.
you win
I wanna
that.
go fast.
You win that. That's not a competition though.
I
would
drive my own car fast every day.
Yeah, but I would like to get on. I'd like to do a lap in NASCAR.
How fast? Full speed?
Oh yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, you could also die.
Cook.
Yeah. Well, I was this close to being a cowboy rodeo clown last week, all right? And that guy was like, it's like getting into a tin can and getting hit by a truck. I'm like, no, you just summed that up. Okay, so you just described the worst possible situation ever. Okay, sounds good. I think someone on the Pizza Pub Grill Facebook comment line was like, get a cowboy hat and get in a garbage can. I'll hit you with my truck. Sounds good.
So We've gotten a lot of comments here.
Okay.
Sorry, I was kind of involved in the conversation.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to neglect anybody out here. There's some really good comments. Easer A says, how about don't hassle us for local guys? All do the sausage races at American Family Park in Milwaukee.
He's very upset about this.
Troy's the hot dog.
Let's hold on. Can I pause? He is very upset that Miller Park
about
is no
American
longer.
About American Family Park?
Yes, he's very upset.
I am too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
It was an iconic name.
Because and it's Miller Park, and that's where Miller Brewing Company is, and
it was Milwaukee County before that.
I understand that, but it's just I don't know. It's a beer stadium.
They don't even feel
they
like
have beer
brewers
there
anymore.
Beer and bratwurst.
And it
where
smells
you go.
like stale beer outside that stadium. For miles.
All right, so he wants us to be in the hot dog races, which I mean,
So
whatever. I like those.
Troy
I like
would
that
be
idea.
the hot dog.
Mhm.
I'd be the Polish sausage.
Yes.
Jay would be the Italian.
Mhm.
Mitch will be the bratwurst, and Erickson will be the chorizo. I like every single part of that.
Yeah, I like that. We need to get Jacqueline down here and start. We need to get some races going on.
Yeah.
Down at the River Bandits.
It wouldn't be the first time I was in a competition.
That's
with
right.
you,
We
Jay.
did the shake off down there.
Who won that one?
You did. You killed it. But the thing is, I thought I should have got it because I was flossing, and that was the hip thing to do. And you threw your shaker. I kept mine on the entire time. But yes, the great times down at the Modern Woodman Park. Which, by the way, I didn't really get upset when they changed it after it used to be called John O'Donnell. It's all right.
I referred to it as John O'Donnell yesterday.
Yeah. I've gotten used to the Tax Slayer Center.
The Slayer.
It just sounds better when I'm reading my cowboy promos. Anyway, we need to do a Hassle Streak bet. So, Serge, you got the promo for me?
I do.
All right.
It is up to
Whoa.
Who's doing it?
Erickson.
All right.
Yeah.
The Portland Trailblazers covered last night against the Phoenix Suns. You also got one right. All right. Every day we take a look at gambling lines and put in Hassle Streak bets, and you can too. Get in on the gambling action for yourself. Go to mybookie.com to start your own account and place your own bets. They've been in business for years, have great reviews online, and their mobile site is easy to use. Not to mention they have in-game live betting and the most rewarding player perks in the business. Plus, you can even bet the over-under on how many fantasy points a player will score in each game. So lay down some cash and win big today. You win, they pay, that's the MyBookie way. Join now and MyBookie will match your deposit dollar for dollar. Visit MyBookie online today at mybookie.com and don't forget to use the promo code QCHassle when creating your account to activate the bonus. You play, you win, you get paid with MyBookie.
All right. Hasslers are streaking. Erickson.
We're on 2, right?
Two.
Going for 3.
Got 2, going for 3.
All right.
No way you messed this up.
All right, Hasslers, we got this. We're going to continue to pick on those Phoenix Suns.
I like that.
They are on the road in Denver. Denver is laying 15.5.
I like that
and
bet.
we're going to lay every single one of those points because they're going to win by 30.
I like that bet. That's
So
a good
you're
one.
doing Denver minus 15.5 at home against the Suns.
Yep.
Denver is hot. I believe they have the best record in basketball, don't they?
No,
Not
because
anymore?
they are second in the West. So
They did. Okay, now they were a half game ahead of Golden State, and then Golden State got hot.
Yep.
So they are 31-15.
Yep.
Golden State is 34-14, and the Bucks are 34-12. Bucks have the best record.
All right. We need to take a quick break, and we will be right back with Don't Hassle Us. We're local.
This is UFC Hall of Famer Pat Miletich. You're listening to Don't Hassle Us. We're local on ESPN 93.5.
This is Matt Koss of the Quad City Times, and you are listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local on ESPN 93.5.
And now the $10 scratch game starters for the Iowa Lottery's Sweet Seats promotion. At 8 inches tall, it's Diamond Nines. Leading the league in $1,000 prizes, it's $1,000 loaded. And our 5-star recruit, Spectacular Riches. Enter eligible tickets online or on our mobile app for chances to win sweet seats to the big college hoops tourney in Des Moines. Visit IALottery.com for rules and details and get yours today.
Woohoo!
Score a touchdown on your next new or used purchase at Sexton Ford. With a huge selection of new Ford cars and trucks, you'll feel like you've entered the big game each and every time. You'll be treated like a pro player from sales to service, auto body to parts. Sexton also has a strong bench of mildly used vehicles, too. Why wait? The game's on at Sexton Ford in Moline.
Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Get your maximum refund and your taxes prepared for half the price with AmeriFile.
I'm Christy, a single mom from Bettendorf. I got tired of paying $250 at H&R Block, so I went to AmeriFile. As advertised, they did my taxes for far less than half the price.
Bring in a copy of last year's tax return done by H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, Liberty Tax, or any other tax preparer, and we will cut your tax prep fees in half, guaranteed.
This year, AmeriFile has the best tax prep deal in town. Save hundreds having your taxes prepared with AmeriFile, and you get a coupon for free Rudy's Tacos, Whitey's Ice Cream, or Hungry Hobo. Trust AmeriFile's 30 years tax experience to handle any simple or complex tax situation. Remember, this tax season, save hundreds with AmeriFile, the best tax prep deal in town. Free Rudy's Tacos, Whitey's Ice Cream, or Hungry Hobo. AmeriFile Tax Centers, Davenport, Moline, and Clinton. Call 762-8087. That's 762-8087 or AmeriFile.com.
H&R Block is a registered trademark. After price taxes from last year's fees. $75 minimum.
Disturbed, the Evolution Tour.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
January 30th.
Are you ready?
Peoria Civic Center.
Get up.
New album, Evolution, out now. Special guest. 3 Days Grace. Disturbed, live. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Get down, get down.
Welcome back. ESPN 93.5. Don't Hassle Us. We're local here in the Done Right Satellite and Solutions Hassle Palace. Well, we made some plans. I didn't know what I was going to do after this. I thought about maybe going to the fitness center and videotaping me sinking my free throw, my three-pointer, my half-court shot within 30 seconds.
We could do both.
Well, not after we're going to do what we are going to do. But then it was maybe I should go shoot some stick. Practice to beat these teenagers.
You can shoot stick. I'm going to look up trash talk.
September 15th at the main event. We're going to help raise money for these kids. They're the teenagers that won the Iowa State Championship. They beat a bunch of adults who are not as good as me. And so that's how they won it. I wasn't in the competition. And they're going to Las Vegas in May, so we're trying to help them raise some money to go. So we have a challenge that we get to play them in pool, but I need to practice up. So we're going to go to Jack's LST, right?
Yeah.
After this.
Yeah.
And shoot some stick.
Now, Jay, I know we haven't been doing the...
I'm going to rack.
Rack them.
I'm going to rack them. Does loser rack?
Yeah.
It's like losers walk? How does... Guys, I mean, seriously, I need some trash talk.
This is going to be like the dodgeball match in Billy Madison.
Now you're all in big, big trouble.
I've never Googled trash talk for any sport, but I'm going to today.
All right. I'm just going to watch The Color of Money.
There you go.
That too.
That's what we need in there, by the way. I know I said that. All right.
Jay, so I know we haven't done the crystal ball.
Yes.
We're actually, we love doing shout-outs for everybody. Our list was long. It was awesome. It was very cool to see who's working where. It was cool to hear from everybody and let me know who's working. Unfortunately, we can't just read off a monster list every single day of just a roster of who's working at 25 different bars. So we are looking for some sponsorship. So if you're out there and you want to get an advertise,
that's a guaranteed way to get your who's working where daily.
That's right. So advertise with us. Talk to Jay, talk to myself. Either one, email us, contact us on here, call, text, whatever you want to do. But
if you're smart, you want to get in before Monday because
right.
that's when
that's right.
Chuck Long's going to be on.
But a friend of mine, Brad Hahn, messaged me on Facebook. He didn't realize that we weren't kind of doing that crystal ball thing yet. So he just asked me, he's like, hey, can you give us a plug down at the Circuit 21 Speakeasy? I just explained, I'm like, yeah, we're not really doing that, but I'd still be happy to give you guys a shout out. He asked really nicely, a friend of mine here. So the Circa 21 Speakeasy Laugh Hard Comedy Open Mic, doors open at 7 o'clock tonight. Shows at 8. They have Fireball Friday, other drink specials, Brad and Jessica behind the bar. Only a $3 cover for local comedy. So we support local here as much as we possibly can.
Absolutely.
So support local comedy. Circa 21 Speakeasy, I have been there. It is a lot of fun. They do burlesque shows. They do drag shows. They do comedy. They do open mic. They do a lot of cool stuff. So it's kind of a little break from the norm and something different to do. So if you guys get a chance, go down and check those guys out. They have shows starting at 8 o'clock tonight. Doors opening at 7. Open mic. Fireball Friday. Go check them out.
Okay, this is an old staple from the podcast, and it's something I consistently forget to do when we have people come on. And this is back from stolen straight from Bill Simmons. If you're the sports czar of the world, and I think this is kind of topical considering we just got done with this pass interference call and everything else. You can change one rule in sports. You're the sports czar. What would it be, Mitch?
Oh man, put me on the spot.
Yeah.
You get to go first.
I can go first. Go first. I know mine changed or whatever else, but I'll go first. I say you just have DH across the board. I wouldn't abolish it. I'd say DH in both leagues.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm the opposite. Get rid of the DH.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
You're a Cub fan. He's a Twins fan.
Well, no,
we're American League.
But my thing is, okay, but they don't hit hit in the minors.
I come from the Cubs, who have historically had really good pitchers.
Really, have they?
That can hit the baseball.
How many? Out of their starting 5, how many on average each year?
Dude, Carlos Zambrano could rake.
Yeah. Mark Pryor could rake.
You know what I want to see? I don't know them off the top of my head, so I'm not just trying to smash everything you're saying. Let's look at their averages. When we go to lunch, we'll look at their averages. Their hitting averages. They got to be horrendous. Even though
geometric angles.
So a good pitcher, a good hitting pitcher still is going to have a horrible average because he hits the ball. Like they go yard one time, everybody loses their mind. It's a joke. It is. It's like, oh, our pitcher got a hit. How cool is that? Did you see that? It's a joke.
Well, as long as my pitcher has one more hit than yours, then we have the advantage.
Wow, your pitcher had 1 hit. My team had 9. Where's your advantage?
I just say
about your team.
I'm just saying that in the thing, because like in the minors they don't hit for themselves, and then they get brought up, and now you're asking them to start hitting again. Yeah. That's all. And by this time, I mean, it gives more. And then the whole idea, when someone's going to say like Edgar Martinez, should he be in because he's just a DH? Well, yeah, he should be. I mean, the DH award is named after him. So that shouldn't even been a problem. So that's mine. All right, and it probably could change anytime, but that's usually the one I go to.
You don't like bunts, Jay?
I don't. Well, do you see him much anymore? That's the other thing. You don't see steals very much, and you don't see bunts very much anymore. Both of them are down on the average, and that's for certain.
Yep.
So
I'll go ahead and a second, give you guys some more time to think here. Make every baseball stadium the same size, not necessarily heights and bleachers, but the outfield wall the same in every stadium. Same height for the wall and same distance. It's consistent in every other sport.
Oh, that's a fair point. That's a really fair point.
So this is a hitter's park, or this one has a 90-foot wall that you have to hit over. This one, if I'm a lefty, I can hit it down to this corner. It's only 320 feet. Why is it inconsistent across the board in baseball? In every other sport, the field, the court is the exact same size everywhere you go.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty fair point. I mean, I like that you had the.
It's unique.
You're gonna make it unique, and I do have to regress a little bit. Something I did say, like when we were talking about Miller Park, and someone brought it up on the Vance Pizza Pub Grill Facebook comment line. I probably would lose my mind if they decided to not call it Wrigley Field. So I can see that. I can see that.
I can't wait for that day.
I mean, I can't. And I'm not.
My mind too.
I mean that. I think that's you're just touching upon the holy of all. That one would be. So I can see. So I guess I shouldn't say.
So
what's the big deal?
Easer A's right away says he booed me.
Yeah,
said, each park is unique and it makes the sport great.
I agree.
I like that it's unique. I do like that too. I really do. It's a cool thing about it. But as far as if I'm actually being realistic, there's one field, Houston Stadium. They have that goofy center field.
The short porch and left. Yeah.
Short porch left, and like it goes like uphill.
I think that's gone away by now. I believe.
They smooth it out.
Yeah.
That reminds me of playing.
That was very dangerous.
Right.
That was not a good idea.
So thank you for saying. I'm glad you said that. That reminds me of playing rec league, slow pitch, co-ed softball down in the East Village, Davenport, with that goofy left field. Like, I'm surprised more people don't get hurt drinking and then running up a hill to go catch a fly ball in a, like, how short is that fence?
Yeah.
That fence is,
that's a pop fly.
The distance out there and the height of the fence, like, you're going to hurt yourself. So why do I have to? I've been practicing. I've been playing this sport my entire life to groom myself and to be the best athlete and the best at this sport. But I have to change the way I play at different stadiums. You don't have to do that in basketball. Football, maybe a little bit with the weather or the sound of the stadium being at Arrowhead or out in Seattle. But the field is in a different shape. The field is in a different size. You don't have to go 10 extra yards because you're playing in Miami.
I know. It's just like in Hoosiers. It's still the same. They got to do the same.
That's right.
Mitch, what do you got?
I think I'd take out a player ejection for targeting in football, and that kind of spurned from thinking about college bowl game season. Watched a couple seniors get tossed out of a bowl game before halftime because of not necessarily something they could control, just their helmets happened to collide with another helmet, and I think that's kind of hard to take that away from a kid.
The argument's going to be safety.
Yeah,
Safety
well,
for the kid.
they can, but I mean, I think you can definitely
Flag
decide.
'em.
Yeah, decide
Mhm.
what is intentional. I mean, if they just spear a guy, yeah, you can toss him, but
Yeah,
watching some accident lead to the end of a player's career,
You have to
is kind of a
judge. You have
bummer.
to judge their measure of remorse.
Yeah, if they apologize or not.
Yeah, that's
If they say they're
if they
sorry.
look like they're visibly shaken afterwards and they help them up, then they're okay. They're in. But yeah,
I'd agree with that.
if they dance, then they're out. Okay. What do you got?
The most ridiculous one I saw, speaking of that, was when Bosa got ejected
Mhm.
at the Iowa State game. He's just going up trying to bat a ball, and he hits the top of his our quarterback's helmet at the time, and boom, gone, game. And that was a big part of their defense in there. But hey, we won that game. Who cares?
I don't think he showed remorse.
Mitch, you got one yet or no?
Yeah, he just got one. He took out the ejection.
Okay, sorry,
the helmet.
I was
Yeah.
typing. You took
Matt,
out
what do you got?
Ejections in what sport?
Football, college football.
Okay.
For targeting.
Targeting.
I would like
you got one yet?
to. Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like to change the shot clock in college
Yes.
to match the NBA.
Interesting.
I think there's a lot of just running around, dribbling in college, and let's speed it up. Let's make it more exciting.
Yep.
That's a good one.
College basketball. So I have two more now. Once we get rolling, we can think of a whole bunch of them. And everyone that argues, I can't argue with you on this other than this is what I feel. But Jay said, if you were a sports star, if it's up to you, this is what I'm going to change. So don't at me. College basketball, do 4 quarters.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah.
you do 4 quarters in high school and pros. Why do you do 2 halves in college?
I like that.
It's dumb.
I like that.
Iowa would have won if we would have done 4 quarters instead of 2 halves.
Sure. Are you sure? Or would they have lost worse? They have to play all 4 quarters.
Because they were
too.
a different team in the second half.
Hockey. All right, hockey fans, I'm ready to be hated here. Get rid of the fights. Make fighting illegal in hockey. Fine them.
I agree
More
with that.
fights.
I agree with that.
Right?
But hasn't the trend gone away from fighting anyway?
A little bit.
Okay, but it's not.
It's still.
It is kind of morbid.
Football.
You don't do anything till one gets knocked
football,
down.
they are in full pads as well. But if I'm
not something I can
if
really
I'm
speak
dumb
on.
and I punch you with you have a helmet and a face mask on, I'm still going to get fined for that.
Easy Rays just nailed one. Take away the age rule in the NFL draft.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Same thing. The one and done.
One and done.
Yeah, we can do this.
Age
You're right.
rule.
Real quick before we have to end it for the day, you brought up Minute Maid Park. What are some of the worst sports ideas that were just a fail, a huge failure?
Can we flash forward a month or so and say your favorite sports league?
Whoa!
Don't you do it.
Whoa!
Mitch.
That's a hot take to end the week on.
Mitch, I want to see you back here.
Whoa!
I'm kidding. Wow! I just wanted to get him riled up.
The XFL does get to go in there. The worst ideas. WrestleMania 2 3 different locations is some of the worst ideas. I'm not kidding you. What else? Some bad ideas that they had. Well, the All-Star game, meaning something.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea. There's got to be other ones out there. There's got to be uniform decisions. Like when the White Sox wear shorts.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
The Tampa Bay creamsicles.
Yeah.
What else? What was that one?
The Buccaneers creamsicle.
The Buccaneers, yeah.
Jerseys, you remember
okay. I thought you meant like an actual team. I'm like, who? There was a creamsicle team?
Pretty much.
I'd be all over that.
The one and done is a bad idea. I mean, we just
the Hawkeyes gray jerseys.
Yeah, the Hawk. No, the new Tiger Hawk. When Kirk Ferentz came in, that was a bad idea.
Something I really like in one sport that they don't do in
idea.
others is in NHL. They do not. The crowd does not move like up and down in and out of their seats or up and down the aisles while the puck's in play, and it's fantastic.
They used to do that at the Metrodome. By the way, you couldn't go to your seat until break. Yeah. There was the guy at every single opening.
Like, it's a great idea. You don't even move 2 or spots down in your row. You don't move while that puck's in play.
There's nothing worse than watching a college basketball game and then just some old dude in his cardigan not paying attention to the game.
Baseball is just as bad because you have 15 to 20 seconds while the pitcher's waiting to pitch, and he finally makes his pitch right as somebody stands up in front of you. That's all. It's
the hot dog guy.
It's the hot dog guy. The guy with big cotton candy on a stick.
Or the Miami Marlins guy.
Or you're trying to watch play in football, and there's people coming in with their nachos and their popcorn trying to slide in front of you.
I got a local one. The Swing of the Quad Cities.
That was a bad idea.
Quad City Swing?
The Swing of the Quad Cities. That was their name.
Really?
Yeah. It was known as the Swing of the Quad Cities.
Yeah. That was bad.
It was really bad.
Like, why weren't they the Jazz?
I don't know.
The Jazz would have made sense.
We should have had marketing intern Devin in there for that meeting.
We could have been Blues. They could have been Jazz.
I would have liked the Blues.
Right. We have Blues Fest here. Like the Bix. Like, there's music festivals.
I don't know. It didn't make the top 19 things to do this year.
Are we popular for swing music here? No. The new Quad City rappers. No.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about that is that's when they were also a Cardinal affiliate, and it was the only spot along your way up to the majors that didn't have red shoes. So that they had to provide everyone that got transferred here, everyone that got promoted or whatnot with the burnt orange shoes or black shoes. So that was it.
Easter egg says the sculpture at Marlins Park.
Yeah, that was bad.
Rutgers to the Big Ten. That can go for Maryland too, if you ask me.
Hot tub at Arizona.
Chargers moving to L.A.
That's a good one.
Tony out of the Advanced Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment thread. I like this one. Not only legalize performance-enhancing drugs, but supply them. I want my athletes as jacked as possible.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a pitcher's duel. I want to hit the ball deep, baby.
Are we in on let the steroid era guys in Hall of Fame?
Yes. I don't. You can't take away like a whole decade of baseball.
I'll sit down with my dad for 5 minutes. I'll change your mind. I didn't ever think. I'm like, yes, let him in. And then he just solemnly looked at me and goes, "They went against the rules. What are we teaching the kids?" I was like, "Come on, you're ruining vacation already. I just got here."
That is a good point.
Real quick, just like to take time to thank you guys for coming in. And thanks to everyone listening out there, the Hasslers and Hassler Nation, the guys listening on the radio, watching us on Facebook Live, YouTube, listening to us on the app and the computer. All this work that we've put in, and you guys, people that come on the show and help us out, Surge as well. The numbers came in, and we're growing. And we did what we said we'd do, and it made me feel pretty good to know that I sat in a meeting 10 months ago and said we're going to move the needle for Sports Talk Radio, and it happened. So I'm very happy. It's a very proud day. So I guess this would be my birthday gift. I don't know, maybe.
Week.
What I really want is wireless headphones, like the good kind that somewhere got lost in my house. I don't know what happened to them. Maybe Rowdy ate them, but I probably won't get it.
You know what moved the needle, Jay?
What's that?
Whiplash.
Whiplash. Cowboy monkey. No, we've had a lot of fun, and we're going to continue to keep doing this, obviously, and get better and better. And when, I'm not kidding you, we're going to make a list of people we're going to get, and we want to get on the show, and getting someone like Chuck Long in here, it's going to be awesome. But we got a list that we're starting, and again, you can hit us up on social media if you ever have any suggestions of who to have on. And we're going to make a list. We're going to tier it. Who's impossible, but we're still going to shoot for the moon. But again, guys, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having
me.
You guys coming out tomorrow night? Pints, 8 o'clock?
I'll try.
All right.
Everybody else is invited. Everyone's invited.
Jay's big dirty 43.
If you're if you're getting that,
Pat Anger doesn't show up, I think we're all gonna be pretty disappointed.
Yeah, we'll see.
And you have to kick a 43-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to, and now we're going to go after this. We're going to go practice to beat some teenagers in pool. So we're going to Jacksonville to see if anyone's out and about wants to say hi and see me shoot pool. Rack 'em. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming in. You guys have a hassle-free Friday. Have a hassle-free weekend. Go to Hand in Hand Chili Cook-Off at the Mississippi Valley Fair. Thanks to Mary Beth and Devin for coming
awesome
in.
Prizes.
Great week this week. Everyone that came in, it's been crazy. We will see you on Monday. Chuck Long, 12:15. It's going to be a great show. Thanks, everybody.
ESPN Radio Sports Center.
I'm Sean Ryder. The Rockets and James Harden take on the Raptors tonight. It's on ESPN TV and the ESPN app at 8 Eastern. Harden has scored 30 or more points in 21 straight games, including a career-high 61 against the Knicks on Wednesday night. Chris Paul will be out for the Rockets tonight with a hamstring injury, but Houston is expected to get the point guard back for Sunday's game against the Magic. James Harden on that news.
I didn't even know this from next Sunday. But it'll be great. We've been missing him. We've been missing his leadership, his playmaking ability, just his presence on the court. So it'll be pretty exciting. I know we have a lot of energy.